Welcome to Tokyo's Akihabara neighborhood, home to electronics shops of all types and sizes. If there is a resistor, LED, or vacuum tube you're looking for, you'll likely find it in the warren of tiny shops at ground level. But the real fun, at least for me, happens a couple floors up, inside the arcades. Super Potato is rightfully famous as one of the best places in Akihabara for classic arcade action. The store covers 3 floors, all crammed with vintage goods. Starting at the top and working our way down, we began with the arcade. The dozen or so machines in the room leave it too small to be a top-notch arcade. Here it is all about the vintage, not modern games. For a couple minutes we played Varth, a 1992 game I'd never seen before, with a decidedly 8-bit feel. Whether it is old Game Boy cartridges, Nintendo 64 games, or actual old-school consoles in various conditions, it seems that just about anything game-related which was ever sold in Japan is available on floors 3 and 4 of the shop. The shelves were lined with thousands of game titles, all looking for a new home. There was a version of Pac-Man from the early 80s, which is the oldest I can recall seeing, and I even had the Atari 2600 version at one point. After our visit to Super Potato, we continued on to the Hiroshi Entertainment Yard, known by the acronym HEI. This is another multi-story affair. Here, however, it is all about the modern games, much larger floors and many, many more machines. Watching some of the locals play was impressive. They barely moved, so intently focused on the screen with their eyes darting back and forth, but their bodies perfectly still, save for the focused tapping of their fingers to fire the weapons. It was somewhat surreal, particularly compared to our experience playing where body English was a big part of the effort. Then again, these guys were also a ton better than us, so maybe there's something to it. HEI also had newer machines featuring LCD screens, some of which were quite large. They didn't seem to draw as many players, at least during our visit, but they were pretty cool to watch the demo displays on. Alas, my time in Akihabara had come to an end. I had to head off to the airport for my trip home.